right, so I'm Gary Arneson. My father, Al Arneson, in the golf cart here. This is my boat. This is a Psycho Bitch. It's a 1978 Brindella. It's a 2-inch runner bottom. So if you go around the back, you can see the real deep runner. It's probably one of the scariest flat bottom runner dragsters at the show. I bought the boat. It was originally raced out of Pennsylvania under the name of Devil's Desire. I had it shipped out here. It had an original LS6 in it, and I raced it for a couple of years and spent some time at Camp Far West with the LS6 motor, and then I decided I wanted to do a complete restoration on the boat. So in 2002, I took everything apart, including the trailer, and started from scratch. I spent 2,400 man hours putting it back together and an ungodly amount of cash, and finished it in 2007. So it's fast, it's clean, and it's reliable. It'll run on race gas, but I can also mix some 96, and it could be a nice little lake boat. The hull is real unique. It's a bubble deck Brindella. What makes the hull unique is that 2-inch rudder, and when you see it in the back, you can see this deep step, and the boat actually ETs very, very well. It speeds over 125 miles an hour. It gets a little bit squirrely. The motor was moved forward, so I got a little bit of different geometry, so the boat takes a better set now. It's a little safer. It's a 463 big block Chevy. I built the motor, did all the machine work myself. Tunnel ram with 2 custom 780 Holley style carburetors on there, side mounted, with nitrous injection. It's a 300 horsepower nitrous injection system by Zex, perimeter nitrous system. Dad and I actually built the motor, bottom end, the top end. We did all the testing and tuning. I did all the rigging. I put all the rigs back together. I did all the interior. I did all of the steering. I did all of the cavitation hardware, and of course the trailer. I did the trailer too. So
take me around it and kind of show me the stuff.
You bet. Well, I guess we'll start here. So this is a House of Colors Jet Set Black over Orion Silver with a House of Colors Candy Violet, and this is a Kevin Felkins Blue. He mixed it special. It's a pearl blue. He's up in Lodi, and he did the paint. That's the only thing I didn't do on the boat. So I got a dragster set up. It's a runner dragster. This is a 10-degree Casale V drive. It's been polished. I'm running 15-degree gears. I've got all of my mag kill switches and stuff. This is a custom instrument panel that I put together and wired up. Got some floor gauges down here. I actually made this box out of the original pieces that were included for the throttle. This is a original box that came out of the race boat back in '78. It was been modified. We actually beefed it up and put some Teflon seals in it, and then this is on Gross Chrome Moly 1-inch cavitation bar with the Ron Gross pedal. Safety features are essentially right here. This is a kill switch. This is going to kill the magneto, so I strapped this to me. If I happen to get out of the boat, it pulls the mag, it kills the engine. That's also true here, and then also here. So there's 3 different ways to kill the motor if you need to. This is basically a Vertex magneto with a 12.5-degree advanced curve built into it. The plumbing, as you can see over here, this is a MagnaFlow pressure regulator with a Aeromotive fuel pump. I've got 2 different kinds of fuel filtering systems coming out of the saddle tanks on the side. So I've got a 100 micron and a 10 micron fuel filtration system that are running up into here, and I did all the custom plumbing into the carburetors. Polished tunnel ram, intake manifold. These are LS6 heads that have been prepped and modified. I actually did all the porting and polishing work, the 5-angle valve grind, and then of course equipped them with all of the Go Fast goodies, roller rockers, and of course the stud girdles and bigger studs and all those kinds of things. Stainless steel valves. Basset headers evacuate the exhaust gases. I've got a custom breather system here that goes into a puke tank that I was able to kind of get out of the way. We've got some, this is kind of a unique filter. This is a Ron Gross item here, but these transom support rods actually affixed to the inside of the transom, and it keeps the back end stable. Under torque, the boat has a tendency to twist up a little bit like a potato chip, and this keeps everything nice and straight, so the geometry is flat And all of this is controlled from the pedal up on the left-hand side. And right here you can see the pretty aggressive, pretty deep 2-inch runner bottom here. There's essentially, these runners are very much like a sponson, and it packs a lot of air. And once you launch, you're only riding on the back plate. So the amount of air that gets packed under this boat is probably 2 times more than any of the other 5/8 or 7/8 runner bottoms that we see at the show here. So the 2-inch runner has a kind of a reputation, I guess, but the boat ETs really well with it, and I've got a lot of seat time in it, so I'm pretty comfortable. It actually rides really smooth, and the acceleration from this boat is unlike any other flat bottom that I've ever driven and been in. I guess the last thing that we can talk about was there's a couple switches on the dragster wheel up there, and there's a nitrous tank that sits up here. So I'm already making just a little bit over 600 horsepower with the motor without the nitrous, and we can add another 300 horses at a flip of the switch. So the torque is about 570 foot-pounds. With the nitrous, I'm probably close to the 700 club in terms of torque and power.
I'll give you one of you guys my number.
And so you can see the solenoids here in the plumbing, and this is the perimeter system here. And then down here is a Dan Olson oil cooler, so we get the oil nice and cool. We've got to pump the water out of the lake, run it through the oil cooler, keeps the oil nice and cool. I've been known to boil oil at Campfire West in the old boat, so we added that in there and never had a problem since. It's a Hallcraft hydro steering that's been prepped, so it's a very smooth steering actuator. It's all tucked up underneath the dash. There are no pulleys and cables in view of the feet, which is really nice.
Mike Sherrill won the 50-50.
All of the cables go up under the gunnel and run back nice and clean to the quadrant.
It's up the white tents.
Yeah, she's pretty special. The original name of the boat, which is why it's here, is Mr. Scary. When I raced it a couple of years before the restoration.
Trophy presentation started now.
And I had a little bit of a mishap at Lake Tulloch when I was doing the testing and tuning. I lost the throttle linkage coming off of a run, and the carburetor shut down, and it went hard right. And I was able to
out the longest tow for the show.
I was able to stay on the boat, but since then I decided that I wanted something that was very safe and reliable, so I went ahead and did the entire restoration. And
number 5 from Texas.
That way you eliminate any of the chances that
LD
you're going to have a failure. So now I changed the name of the boat since the incident.
Come on, get your towing trophy.
I changed the name of the boat to Psycho Bitch because she tried to kill me.